Welcome everyone. My name is Nate Bergen, and I'm truly honored to be your 2021 class valedictorian. This school year was a year virtually like no other. For most of it, our graduating class was not able to be physically together, but we were able to be virtually together. Here we are today, each one of us graduates connecting in one way or another to come together for our high school graduation. My fellow graduates, over the last 5 years at Holy Rosary High School, we have learned a lot both inside the classroom and out. In grade 8, when we first started at Holy Rosary, let's be real, we all looked like deer in the headlights. In grade 9, we sorta knew the drill. But then in grade 10, we were certified cool. We started driving, and then when we turned 16, many of us could get our driver's license. I think that was more of a steep learning curve for our parents than it was for us. In grade 11, we survived everything from grueling tests to late night studying along with after-school jobs, parties, school events, and fun times with our friends. We even started connecting with the career counselors and thinking about life after graduation. But then, Holy Rosary High School confronted unprecedented challenges in the face of the global COVID-19 pandemic. In September, we entered grade 12, and our final year of high school has been quite an adventure, to say the least. We thought we hit the jackpot when we did not have to come to school every day of the week. We thought, hey, this is pretty awesome. We can sleep in, take it easy, watch some Netflix. However, after too many Netflix marathons and a few too many late nights, reality quickly set in. Our entire grade 12 year would be like no other. The experience of graduating in the midst of a global pandemic has given us the opportunity to look back on our high school memories, while at the same time teaching us to never take anything for granted. We quickly learned to adapt to change. So much of this school year was uncertain, but one thing guaranteed was change, and lots of it. We learned, or at times may be forced to learn, to adapt to literally everything and anything. Teachers, students, and even parents have had to navigate through all the changes with digital learning. We attended the entire school year alternating between in-class learning one day and remote the following. I commend each and every one of you for all your efforts and patience, as well as trying to see the humor through it all. I would like to recognize the effort put in by the teachers and staff here at Holy Rosary. Let me explain. There were the award-worthy jokes, comments, and one-liners from Mr. Paler and Mrs. Bentz behind those masks. Mr. Sikora still had his burning passion for music. The English team, like Mrs. Jubenville, with Shira and Heath, were still trying to convince us that each novel was better than the last. As for the science crew, Mrs. Johnston and Mrs. Arnold Mann still managed to bless us with the Amoeba Sisters theme song and many other great tunes. Maybe even more than usual. Mrs. Strelchuk taught us the mechanics of life at full acceleration, while Mr. Jetty combusted our brains in chemistry. For the Christian ethics team, we will never look at an egg the same again. Mr. Rowland and Mr. Kozak still had their time to shine in history when assigning everyone's favorite research essay that we hold so near and dear to our hearts. I would also like to give a special shout out to Mr. Rowland. You received the title of Most Tech-Savvy Teacher of 2021. Between muting himself all class, not sharing the link until the very last minute, or just not posting the meeting link, Mr. Rowland always made remote learning very interesting, if not humorous. I would recommend taking a few pointers from Miss Ferguson, as she does know a thing or two about technology. In all seriousness, each and every one of our teachers deserves so much credit for their perseverance during this particular school year. You were able to adapt to a new way of teaching in no time at all in order to help us strive to do our best. We may have been a little difficult, some days more than others. However, I just know behind those masks that you teachers always had a smile regardless of the situation. It's just too bad we couldn't actually see the look on your faces. Holy Rosary High School's motto, Growing Together in Faith, truly captures the essence of this past year. A number of people were instrumental in guiding us here today, as well as helping us grow together through our faith. I would like to thank the following people on behalf of myself and the graduates. To our parents, guardians, friends, and extended family, you have been by our side throughout this journey. Thank you for motivating us to keep going and to always find the bright side in almost any scenario. Each day, you have taught us important life lessons that have made us who we are. We cannot thank you enough for the years of love you have shown us. To our teachers, career counselors, and support staff, you have all left a mark on this chapter of our lives. Thank you for the wisdom, kindness, and encouragement you have shown us. It will be an adjustment having to leave you behind, but the concepts and comical learning tricks you have shared will not be forgotten anytime soon. To our custodial and cafeteria staff, you have not only kept our school clean, but have sanitized every square inch of Holy Rosary that we could practically eat off the floor. Last but certainly not least, to our principal, Mr. Oreo, the vice principals, Mr. Almond, Mrs. Reverine, Mr. Blay, and all administration. Thank you for your leadership, dedication, and support for our teachers, staff, and all the students at Holy Rosary High School. Your guidance and concern for each of us is appreciated and does not go unnoticed. The quote for our graduating class is, "Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning." And with it being the beginning, each of us have different goals and aspirations we wish to achieve. Some of these goals are more extensive and some are closer to home. However, no matter what path we choose to follow, all of us here today have become better people because of the education, the experiences, and the memories we have gained on our journey. There is no set timeline for each one of us graduates to get where we want to be. The future is not set in stone. We can shape the future with our choices and our actions. Some of us will be attending post-secondary education, some of us will enter the workforce, and others will take time to figure out what we truly want to do. Each one of us will continue to move forward based upon our own personal timeline, however that may look like. Everything in life happens at your own time, your own personal clock. Do not let anyone rush you or hold you back with their own timelines. They have their own time, their own clock, and so do you. Be patient. Everything happens at your own time. As we move forward with our lives, we know there will be difficulties, more obstacles for us to conquer. But we also know there will be adventures. For us graduates, now more than ever, we are ready to explore the next adventure, no matter what it may be. We may stumble and even fall down, but we will always pick ourselves back up. If we ever see someone struggling, let us be kind and help them get back on their feet. It is time for us to take that step and forge our own paths to success. As Chadwick Boseman once said, "Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose." Graduation is a proud time for all of us. I want to say a huge thank you to my fellow classmates for allowing me to speak on our graduating class. I would like to congratulate each and every graduate on this amazing accomplishment we have all achieved. Congratulations to those of you who have been awarded scholarships in academics, athletics, trades, the arts and music, and to those of you who have achieved awards or provincial titles. I wish each of you the best of luck in whichever path you choose to pursue. Have faith and find your purpose. Congratulations to the Holy Rosary High School graduating class of 2021. Thank you, and God bless.